88.5 WQOX. It is Brother John, your brother from another mother like no other. And ladies and gentlemen, back in January, I started talking about having fraternities and sororities on 88.5 to talk about, how folks became what they were in the sorority or fraternity. But the biggest thing was the education part of it. I did not know a lot of these things started from folks that was into education and teachers and professors and all of that. So we had all of them except two or three. I got two left. But tonight, ladies and gentlemen, these ladies came up in the radio station so deep, Brother John got a little bit nervous because they were so deep because we never had this many folks up in the station at one time. So without further ado, tonight we are celebrating, uplifting the sisters of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. Welcome, ladies. Yeah. We up in here. So tonight is the first night that we had to have two rooms. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got another room of nothing but Sigma Gamma Rhos that's just in the room. Wait, yeah, they waving, right. And then we got some people in the other room, right? So I said, who wanted to talk on the radio? All of them left the room because they didn't want to talk on the radio, that we had to bring some of the folks back. But we're going to jump right in. Welcome, ladies. Thank y'all for coming. Now, I want y'all to we're going to introduce ourselves. Let y'all go around the room, introduce yourselves, and let's go starting with you.
Oh, good evening, Memphis. I am Tanya Bachelor Judge, and I have the pleasure of serving as the Assistant Regional Director for the sophisticated Southeastern region of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
All right.
Good evening, Celestine Levan, and I serve as the Regional Director of the Southeastern region of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
All right.
Good evening. My name is Jamaica Brown. I am the Regional Historian for Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority, Sophisticated Southeastern Region.
All right.
And good evening, Memphis. My name is Tezra Woody, and I am the president of the Iota Lambda Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated, located in Germantown, Tennessee, where the poodles are polished, poised, and prepared.
Whoa, okay.
Hello, Memphis. My name is Annie K. Webb, and I am the president for Mu Iota Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority, where we serve at the top of the Mississippi.
Good evening, Memphis. My name is Lillian Henderson, and I am a member of the Iota Lambda Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated.
All right, so can we name them in there? Because we don't have a mic in there, but can somebody know all of them in there? Can we name? Go ahead.
We have Soror Maisha Devers, who is the historian.
Raise your hand. Yeah, there she go. All right.
She's the historian of Iota Lambda Sigma chapter in Germantown, Tennessee. And Lashina Clark, who is the programs chair and runs all of our social action and community service activities for Iota Lambda Sigma chapter as well.
And we have Dominique Winters, who is our second anti-bacillus for Mu Iota Sigma. And we have Lanerica Webb, who is our MPHC representative.
Oh, she get the wave. She like, okay. That's the wave. All right. Who else we got?
Way in the back, that's my baby.
Uh-oh. That's your baby.
That's
Get that
my
mic. Move that
baby.
mic to her so she can see. Stand up, baby. We want to see. She said, that's my baby. You got to stand up. There you go. All right, now who is that?
Her name is Janaya Tuggle. She is a rower. Rowers are our teenage girls that we mentor.
Oh.
They are from the ages of 12 to 17.
Okay.
And so she's a part of that affiliate group.
Look at y'all showing out.
And I have one more member to introduce, and that is Stephanie Shelton Austin, who is also a member of Iota Lambda Sigma chapter.
Well, hold on, okay, put it on her. So where's Stephanie at? There she go. Yeah, we want to make sure we give everybody some props. All right. So now back to business. Now that we got that out the way, now y'all are regional folks, so that means y'all kind of the higher ups in the organization. She like, yeah. But I kind of would like for you all to explain, or one of y'all who can explain, the purpose. What's Sigma Gamma Rho? What. We know all, we hear about everybody. We see the colors, we see the Greek letters. Some of us don't know what it is, but then we see Sigma Gamma Rho, and I was like, is it R-O-R-O-E? I said, oh, RHO. I had to put some respect on it. So can y'all let us know what's up with Sigma Gamma Rho, which I represent, which I stand on, principles, all that good stuff. Who want to take that?
Yeah, certainly. I'll start. So we are a professional women's service organization founded in 1922. We have over 500 chapters internationally, and our slogan is greater service and greater progress. So we, again, want to give to the community. We are very oriented to education, starting with our youth affiliate group, and again, service to all mankind. So we're here to serve. That's what our principles are founded on. Um, Anyone else wanted to add to that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
One interesting fact about our founders is that they were seven African American women
Seven.
on seven
Seven.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
on the campus of Butler University in Indianapolis, Indiana. And directly across the street from their meeting place was the residence of the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
Wait. How come I just not here? Y'all was coming up during that time like that across the
Absolutely.
street.
Across the street.
Oh my
So they met in
goodness.
secret and created this organization. And here we are now, more than 100 years later, stronger than I think they ever envisioned we would be.
Wow, across the street from the Klan, and y'all in here meeting in secret and stuff. Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. Did you want to add anything to
Well,
that?
to add to that, originally we started as a organization dedicated towards individuals going into teaching, and specifically women. And now we have expanded to include professional women, and are still a focus on women. And why women is because they're the hallmark of the family. And so
Okay.
one of those things is to continue to uplift our women who are mothers, sisters, aunts, professionals, so that we can continue to support our families and impact our community greater.
Wow. I mean, thank y'all for breaking that down. See, every time, we can have this and we find out stuff like that. You know, we see y'all stepping and strolling and, about education, but then you bring out the history, and it make you look at it a little different, like what they had to go through to make this come to life. So that puts another spin on it. Hence why I wanted to bring all the fraternities and sororities in to talk about it. So now I want to talk about what was it for you? What was it for you that made you say, that's what I want to be a part of that? I like those colors, or somebody was a good mentor. I want to know everybody's story now. I want to put a 1 minute 30 second time. I don't need a sermon. I need just if you could kind of keep it under 2 minutes to talk about what was it for you. Whoever want to start it off, I'm good with it.
Well, I start and just say for me on the campus of University of South Florida, it was the young women who I was working alongside. These women were vice president, president of the NAACP, the Black
Mhm.
Student Union, African American Leadership Association. And when I came to school, I instantly has always been involved and got right into it. And so it did come down to a step show event, and I was like, oh, all those women on the stage I worked right next to and didn't even know. And so I'm just a privilege because they chose me.
Oh,
Yeah, I went to an informational. They said you'll get a call if you were selected, and I got a call. And I was like a second semester freshman. I was a non-traditional student because by the time I got to college, I was a parent,
mm.
and so it was one of those things of being pretty much a young parent and going on in the second semester freshman. I was like, wow, y'all saw enough of me to choose me, and I've been dedicated for the last 20, almost 24 years.
Wow. You said they chose you.
They chose
So
me.
what's that saying? I ain't choose the Sigma Gamma Rho. The Sigma Gamma Rose chose me. I like
And
that.
the investment that I've had has definitely returned to more than fold, sevenfold.
Gotcha.
So it's definitely has been a journey, and I'm appreciative for the journey.
Look at you hitting it 1 minute 30 seconds on the dot. Who up next? Who got the next story? Who got the next story?
Well, I'll go.
Turn that mic to you so it face you. Yeah, there you go. There you
Okay.
go.
So I'm actually a teacher here in Shelby County, Memphis Shelby County Schools.
What?
Yes, White Station Middle School.
What's up? Shout out White Station Middle School.
So that's really how I learned about Sigma Gamma Rho. I was in the education program,
Mm.
and the chair of the education program was a Sigma Gamma Rho. And so when I started researching it, I found out that all of the founders were educators. Not only were they educators, they went on to be principals at different schools in
All
India.
of them?
Almost every last one of them
Mhm.
became a principal.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they in Indianapolis in the 20s. So that kind of lets you know,
That's all.
that was tough.
That's
So
real tough.
so that kind of piqued my interest. And so then I started learning more about the organization. And one of the signature programs is Operation Big Book Bag.
Okay.
And it kind of played into something that I was already doing on campus, donating school supplies. So that was one of the things that I, as a undergraduate, I'm really championing that program. And still now we're still doing the program today, donating school supplies to children who are in
Still.
need. That's
Wow.
that's a signature program for Sigma Monroe.
Wow. Thank
Yeah.
you.
All
Man.
right.
Next up. Who up next?
Well, I can go next. While I was attending the Jackson
Uh
State
oh.
University,
Uh oh. Here go
home
the
of the
thee. Here go the thee. The thee. All right.
home of the sonic boom of the South, I was privileged to get an induction to all of the sororities. However, Sigma Gamma Rho sorority was not on campus my freshman year,
Mhm.
but in that fall, they came my freshman year, fall 1980. They reactivated the chapter on my campus, and wow, did they come in with a bang?
Okay.
And they were so poised, like she said, so sophisticated. And I mean, when they came in, it was just in awe, and the way they carried themselves and the way they handled all of the business on campus. So the next year, we were invited to the informational. And when we went, it was just so inviting, and the way they explained how it was founded, like she said, by seven young school teachers. And not only that, they talked about the future and
Mhm.
what they envisioned for the campus, for the sorority girls on the campus. It was like none other.
Mm.
So at that time, it was several of us who just was ready. And like she said, but I don't think they too much invited me the way they did you. But I had to, I had to write my letter, go through the interview and all of that. But we were invited to the informational. But from the rest of it, we just really did. And once we were accepted, the young ladies that I came into and was inducted with, we are all friends to this day. So
Wow.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
sisterhood like none other.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes,
And then
man.
really, truly, you feel that.
Y'all ain't hear them amens in the
Yeah,
background.
it,
They,
it is
man,
a
they was shaking their
sisterhood.
heads. Mhm,
I tell you, I have grown so much, and every last one of those young ladies are a part of my family, and I know their family as well.
Wow.
So not only do we support each other in our career, we also supporting each other in raising our families and everything.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yes.
Next up. Who next? Who next?
Okay, what she's not going to tell you
Oh
is that
yes.
fall 1981, everybody that was on that fall 1981 line are still financial and active members of
Yes.
Sigma
Really?
Gamma Rho
From 81.
from 1981.
Look at
Exactly.
this. Y'all like the OG.
Exactly. Exactly.
The OGs.
And we have legacies. I have five legacies. So
Wow.
yeah.
Oh,
So that
now,
makes
wait,
me
wait, wait.
proud.
To the person that don't know what a legacy is, can you tell them what that
A
is?
legacy is a person that who is related to you who have also come through.
Okay.
And so I have five nieces who are also Sigma Gamma
All right.
Rho.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Who's up next? Who next? Who next?
I guess I will go. My story is a little bit different from the other sorors in that I was looking for mentorship.
Okay.
I was an intelligent, bright, capable kid
Mhm,
in the classroom.
mhm,
Academically, I was just fine, but I lacked grooming.
mhm.
So my intelligence would get me into rooms, but then my behavior wouldn't allow me to stay.
Whoa.
I needed someone to slough off the rough edges off
Come
of
on
me.
now.
But I was a sensitive young woman, and I needed it to be done in a way that was respectful, that
Mhm,
was gentle,
mhm.
and um, I couldn't take the ugliness that I saw in some entities. Where it was more cruel and just not as affirming. I
Right.
needed to be affirmed. I didn't need another emotional beatdown. I'd grown up in Cleveland, Ohio. The neighborhood was not the best.
Mhm,
It was a rough and tumble kind of life, and I didn't need more of that. I already knew what I could take. I
mhm,
wanted to know what I could achieve,
mhm.
and I needed someone to teach me gently. These are the best aspects of your personality. You're articulate and you're capable and you're these things and dynamic and you're a good leader. However, you need to work on this.
Mhm.
And I found that in the ladies of Sigma Gamma Rho. the alumni chapter and the undergraduate chapter. They were like, listen, this is good, but you have to work on this thing. But they did it in a way that made me feel like if I did, then I would change for the better and be able to teach someone else to change for the better rather than expressing disappointment that I didn't already know it.
Wow.
So I needed that firm but gentle hand. I needed the mentorship, and this is where I got it. And I'm still getting it today. And I will be inducted into our 35-year club this year.
What?
Yes.
Girl, you done gave a master class on why I became a Sigma Gamma Rho. Great job. Can y'all switch so she can be close to the mic too? Anybody else? Who you?
Sure, I'll share.
All right.
So, speaking of mentors, one of my mentors growing up is Ellie Damer.
Shout out Ellie Dana.
Yes, and so of course she's a member of Sigma Gamma Rho, but most importantly, her husband was Vernon Damer, who
Okay.
was martyred as a civil rights icon. So
Okay.
he was
Shout
murdered
out
in front of his
Vernon.
home trying to solicit folks and get folks to vote in Mississippi. And so I grew up around her and really honored what she stood for and her family stood for.
Mhm.
And through church and other social activities, really got to know her very well and wanted to do everything Ellie Damer,
Everything.
which included becoming a Sigma Gamma Rho and a school teacher. And so I give my legacy back to her.
So you just by being around her, it was like, and some of y'all kind of alluded to this as well. It just watching them in action or how people
Absolutely.
responded to them.
And in her case, she carried on her husband's legacy. And still today, garnering folks to get out to vote and very politically active, even at, I think, 88 years old. So again, it was that mentorship. I saw a light in her that I wanted to emulate. And so I joined this organization.
Wow. Look at that. Man, y'all killing it. Yes, ma'am. You can move that mic to her.
Well, I don't have a long and
You
drawn
got 2
out.
minutes.
I don't have a long and drawn out answer. So I did some research and I started coming to some events and I was like, this is where I fit in it.
Well, wait.
So,
What kind of research did you do? Did you say blue and yellow or what did you
no,
do?
I went on the website and looked at information, looked at the different chapters that were here in Memphis. I came through grad chapter.
Okay.
And so I said I fit. And when the opportunity presented, I was ready. And
When you say you fit, like was it something that you read that said that's me, or was it a couple of combination of things?
It was a combination of things. The people that reached out and continued to check in on me until it was time to go through the process. Going to the event, seeing how everyone interacted, and they were. It was very sisterly, and I was like, at this age, well, it was some years ago, but I've said I fit in, and I wanted to be a part.
And they welcomed you in, no
They
problem.
did. No problem.
That's a beautiful thing because think about our young people now. Yeah, that's not in college. Like the young people, they always say we doing something bad, something negative. We wearing green hair, yellow hair, bald head, earrings. We are flavorful and colorful as a people. And some of us come from that, right? So now that y'all are at this level and y'all doing big things, how is it when you come across young people that come through the program that you know this is just a phase or something that they're going through, but once y'all start talking to them or whatever other organizations talk to our young people, how do y'all feel about that? Seeing the young people and knowing was me. And now that you're cultured and refined, but if we look back some years,
don't look back.
Don't go there. before social media, how is it though when y'all see our young people and we know that they're flavorful and creative, but the ending may be better than the beginning?
I'll start as an educator. I will say that there are no bad children. There are students who are in particular circumstances that aren't just favorable for them for the moment. But you have to see past their present into their shall be. Right? There shall be.
Oh, they shall be.
Like what they shall be
Ooh,
in the future.
Coming with the Bible words on.
And so giving them a space like we have in our affiliate groups and other organizations have affiliate groups for teenagers, you give them that outlet. You give them opportunity to learn etiquette, to learn Robert's rules, to have a meeting, to have interviews.
Robert's rules, what's that? You got to break that down. Anytime you say something new like
Oh, okay.
that,
So
who's the
Robert's
Robert
rules.
rules?
Yeah.
Robert's rules is parliamentary procedures in which you utilize to govern your meetings. It's almost like it's part of the democratic process. Absolutely.
Hey, Kevin.
We can't have chaos running meetings. We can't be
So it's
chaos.
order to meetings when
It's
y'all have meetings.
absolutely,
yes.
absolutely.
Really? So ain't nobody talking out of turn
No,
and.
no,
No.
Can you hear how they reacted to this? But see, that's why having these conversations, like when you said legacy. Some of our people don't understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I bet they do now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And just like you saying Robert's rules, some people like, Brother John, you ain't know about that? No, I didn't know. But just hearing y'all say that, now it's going to cause me, hold up, Siri, what's Robert's rules, But yeah, thank you for sharing that. Y'all, I mean, this is another reason why it's important that we get y'all on the platform as much as possible. Not saying no fraternity sorority needs help, promoting what they do, but some of the values and some of the things that y'all stand on is what I want to come across the screen and over the airwaves, because we're in a situation where our community needs help. No matter what organization, fraternity, sorority, we need help. And how is it? Do y'all partner with some other sororities and do some of this work, or y'all like, nope, it's us or versus everybody? How is it for y'all?
There are 9 organizations that are all part of the National Panhellenic Council.
Yes, ma'am.
So sometimes all 9 of the organizations will do something together. Sometimes it'll be us supporting, for example, Omega Psi Phi fraternity, the local chapter here, Epsilon Psi. They have an annual golf scramble. We, the ladies of Iota Lambda Sigma chapter, supported them by just driving around and taking them drinks and just kind of helping as much as we could, and helping sell the golf scramble tickets or whatever. And we just supported them as much as we could because it's a scholarship fund that supports the children of an officer who was slain. A member of their chapter was
Wait a
slain.
minute. Y'all in the community like that? Y'all
Oh,
care
yeah.
like that?
Yeah. One of our chapter members is the founder of Sweet Cheeks Diaper Ministry,
Okay.
and they have given away more than 1 million diapers in the local community. And it was born from her desire or her need for diapers. As a young mom, she and her husband didn't have a lot of money, and found that diapers were just almost unattainable for them. And so she said, I don't want any other mom to go through this experience. So she started collecting donations. Family members would purchase them and give them to her. She would rebundle them and give them away for free. And it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and had this wonderful snowball effect. And so now nobody in Memphis has to go without diapers or formula or other ladies' health care
That
products.
stuff is expensive, though.
It is. It is.
And y'all making it happen for them.
And we're making it happen. But we partner with in fact, the Ladies of Delta Sigma Theta local chapter, I think it's MAC. I think they say MAC is where it's at. That chapter came
Look at you
and
memorizing other folks' stuff.
You know what? We respect each other.
Okay, gotcha.
But they came and supported her by helping bundle diapers and pass out those diapers and formula and all the things that she was giving away. So yes, we I would like to say we compete, but in a friendly manner. The step show, after the step show, we're going to go somewhere and eat together.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
So y'all not set tripping like, yo, I got the salt shaker first. Let's have a duel or something. No. It's not like that.
No.
Absolutely not. It's more like the commercial we used to see where they'd say, would you pass the Grey Poupon?
Right, you cultured and refined around here. Right. No, that's beautiful.
And just to continue that, like as we continue at the local level, it's all about our partnerships, even at the regional and international level. So when you think about just our southeastern region, we do partner with our Divine Nine brothers and sisters at the regional level. Even for us, one of our biggest philanthropies is supporting St. Jude, which is right here in the heart of the southeastern region. In the heart.
The whole voice changed when she said that.
And so even we took our campaign, which started with St. Jude under our current international president, Rashida S. Liberty, when she was regional director, and even maximize our support to where just recently we committed or completed our commitment of $1 million to St. Jude as a part of our centennial celebration. And so, now I know that Kappa Alpha Psi has joined in to, max and probably exceed what we've done.
Go ahead and put him out there. Go ahead. She slipped through a challenge out there, like real smooth. Like I heard it, I caught it.
And so it's those competitions. How do we continue to, support our communities? How do we, maximize? Because St. Jude is doing quite a bit of things that definitely help support our communities, and we also know, our investment also helps us as an organization. We've had members to benefit from the investment that we have given to St. Jude and other organizations such as March of Dimes. So, we're just not investing our time and service, but also we put our money behind it.
Right.
Because
Put
we
your
know.
money where you,
Come on now.
Let's go.
Come on.
I just want to back up and say one thing. Madam UCC said that the Kappas are joining. However, I want to just gently correct that the Kappas gave $1 million first, then we did, and now they're giving $2 million. And I'm only correcting this because I don't want any smoke from Kappa.
Okay, she clarified that thoroughly.
Yes.
So y'all y'all raising millions of dollars. Right?
Yes.
We not hundred-airs over here. Y'all millionaire doing millionaire work. I'm just saying.
We're the rich aunties.
The rich aunties. I like that. So before we get out of here, y'all know this is a school district. We have over 110,000 students. And how many teachers we got? About 7,000. Y'all in the education field. We got teachers that's dealing with a different type of student now. Those in education, let's not front that it's not different. But what could y'all say to some of our young teachers or, y'all educators like to keep going? Because some of our teachers may feel like, man, I'm tired. And you work in the school system, and I'm not saying that all teachers are tired, but I want to get some words for our teachers. If somebody could share some words, or somebody in the other room want to come here and share some words, but something for our teachers, because I think you all being educators or from that field, and since your founding mothers, was 7 of them? This founding mothers, that's what y'all call them?
Founders.
The founders. Okay. Get it right, John, because all them eyes, they was looking at me kind of strong. So the 7 founders were educators, right? Right? So what would y'all say to educators now to maybe help them, or just some positive words for them?
Okay, well, I'll start with that one. My thing is to always remember your why.
Looking at camera so you can you talking to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember your why. Remember how you felt as a first-year teacher, a new teacher coming in. You have all this energy. You never want to lose that. You never want to lose that positivity, because you never know that sometimes the kind words that you say to a student may be the only kind words that they hear all day. So making sure that you're pouring into your students and making sure that you have something that you take care of yourself as an educator, that you do your self-care, and that you have something to pour into your students, because you can't pour from an empty cup. So making sure that you're giving the best of you. The students are getting the best of you. And when they get the best of you, they're going to try to match you. They're going to reciprocate, and they're going to try to give you the best of them. So that's my thought.
Anybody else want to chime in? Anybody?
Yeah, I will. And I'll look at the camera.
Yeah, look at the camera. Step up a little bit.
So the thing I would say is to use your voice, to advocate for yourself, to attend board meetings, talk to your local leaders, vote. I know in the state of South Carolina, where I'm from, our teacher demographic is the lowest demographic that votes.
Wow.
Exactly. So if you don't want things done to you as an educator, you need to get out and vote, use your voice, and advocate for yourself so that your career is taken as professional as it used to be, and serious, because we need more money and we need more respect. And the only way to do that if we open our mouths and we speak against what's happening to us.
When you say used to be, has the teaching profession, has it taken a hit, or is it about COVID, or as a society?
Absolutely.
What happened?
I don't feel as if we're valued as we were back in the 20s or 30s or 40s. We're some of the lowest paid professionals. I think I read or heard a report today saying that we make, coming out of college, 25% less than any other profession coming out of college. But yet we are impacting lives for generations.
Yes.
And so we have to demand the respect that we deserve as educators.
Wow.
Mhm.
See,
And I
that's
think
why
by
wanted y'all
voting, yeah.
That's why I wanted y'all to say something to the teachers, because sometimes we love our students. Ladies and gentlemen, we know it's about the students. We know, but we can't forget our teachers
Mhm.
who come to school every day, rain, sleet, snow, earthquake, tornado. They still show up. Cameras may not be in there all the time,
Mhm.
but they still perform and teaching other folks' kids
Mhm.
every day. So sometimes I want to highlight our teachers. So you got something you want to say to the teachers?
Well, I would say that, and the other part of that is relationship matters. Not only with the students, but also with the parents. And so it's
Yes.
going to be important that you have communication and advocate with parents to join you on this journey to
Mhm.
help our students, help their scholars be the best that they can be.
Wow.
And if it's not their direct parent, someone that's in their family that could understand and be able to truly help explain the value of education.
Wow.
And that's how you continue to impact generations to come.
That's what. See what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? Sigma Gamma Rose up in here handling business, dropping jewels to the teachers, ladies and gentlemen. But Karen, put the camera on the other sisters in the other room. Let them get a little love. Let's wave at them. Yes, they out there doing their thing. But sisters, I thank y'all for coming and just sharing your story, sharing the history, giving us a master class on Sigma Gamma Rose and talking to our teachers about advocacy and going to these board meetings. Why would you tell a teacher to go to a board meeting?
Because those are where the decisions are made.
Mm.
Your local board holds a lot of power, teachers. You need to let them know when they visit your classrooms what you need, what you deserve, and what do you desire. Those are where the decisions are made. And join the local board. For the citizens that are listening, that is a very important spot. Run for your local board if you don't run for anything else, because those where decisions are made. I'm sorry.
Yes,
Brother
ma'am.
John, I just wanted to point out that our syntactise is an administrator within the South Carolina public school system. So
Okay.
she knows of which she speaks. And then our assistant director for the region chartered her own school.
Oh, really? Oh, that's why you talk like that. Huh? That's why she talk. Oh, yeah, you know, this is what it is. Following what she said. I mean, she real smooth with it, you know. Then she challenged the Kappas, you know, real smooth. Like, I caught it all. I saw, yeah, what you say, Pastor Grey Poupon? I caught it. But no, ladies, I really appreciate y'all. And y'all have a friend over here, 88.5. Anytime y'all have something, I got to thank Miss Lanerica back there, because she was the one that was, John, when can they come? You know, we got something coming up. And she was consistent, right? And she was consistent in a way that wasn't worrisome. Because some people, when can my grandmama come up there and talk about them fish plates they want to sell at the church? And they'll hit me up every day. When my grandmama coming? I'm like, yo. But she was very refined and cultured about asking. She was like, is it okay? Is this date okay? And I take that serious, because when I get hundreds of requests every day, that was a genuine request. And I remember when we came here, you said, I wanted to bring y'all in earlier. She said, no, can we wait till April? Because we had some stuff popping off and we want to bring folks in. So these two young ladies really made it happen as well, because I wanted to get them on in, was it March, February, March? And they said, oh, now, don't too many people tell me to hold up. But the way she looked at me, and knowing she got how many legacies you got? She got 5 legacies.
I love
Yeah, she gave me that auntie look, like, no, we waiting till my folks come in. But no, thank y'all so much. And if there's anything I can do, if y'all know somebody that do music, clean music, you know what I'm saying, they might want to get their song put on the radio. If it's positive, we got you, okay? So even in South Carolina, if there's folks down there that you know, you got to connect. I'm the plug up here.
Thank you.
Brother John,
Yes,
I just wanted to invite the public to join us tomorrow evening for our public meeting. It starts at 7 p.m. It is free and open to everyone. So if you want to learn more about Sigma Gamma Rho, or just see what it is that we do, please come.
So it could be any woman that can come. It don't have to be in
man,
college.
Woman, man, child.
Man, woman, child.
Anyone. And it's at the Renaissance Convention Center.
Okay, what time?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Till when? Till
About
y'all get
8:30.
tired. Y'all ready to go?
8:30.
She did that pause like, 8:30. But hey, it's a pleasure, ladies. Y'all just don't know who somebody was touched today. You know what I'm saying? And some maybe young lady or young man was inspired by the stories because we don't get that. We get the negative news. We get the who was on Club Shay Shay and all that. But this is what it's really about at the end of the day. And if we need to do more of this, even though we laugh and joke, we dead serious, right? We can't stay down in the mud forever. We stand up, wash ourselves off. Now we can come back and get others. So thank y'all for coming through. It made my day. Shout out, ladies. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Take care. Thanks for switching, man. We appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the sisters of Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated. They done came to the radio station and officially, I got to say it, they officially took over 88.5. No other sorority fraternity ever did that. These
Now
sisters
that's a
came in here straight up. Now look, Kappas, AKAs, Deltas, don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you, this is actual fact. These sisters came up in here deep. So I'm a little worried. I got to make sure we take a picture and get them out of here because I'm a little worried. But ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for listening and watching. We are 88.5 FM.